Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to recreate, oh my god, I'm so hyper, but anyways, today we are going to recreate this look from Priyanka Chopra's Emmys look. Priyanka Chopra's Emmys look. The look that she had, the makeup that she had in Emmys award function. So basically I cannot redo her entire hair and stuff because I don't have hair, but with makeup I tried to get as close as possible with whatever I had at my place, like whatever I could do. So I tried to use as less items as possible, and if you guys like this look, then please make sure you give it a thumbs up. That I'm going to do is I'm going to color correct just a tiny bit underneath my eye because I feel that I have tons of dark circles and it's not pretty. It's not pretty. For that I will be using LA Girl Pro Conceal. I can never say that right. I'm just going to take my beauty blender and I'm just going to buff or blend. With that I am done, and now I'm going to directly go into a foundation. You can use any foundation. She had a really nice matte face. She did not have anything glossy. One more thing that I'm going to try something really new is I'm just going to apply a little bit of concealer underneath my eye, and I'm not going to blend it currently. No, I'm just going to apply a foundation and then blend everything all together. And I'm just using a fancy one because this one I haven't used at all. This one is the Dior Forever. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit and just dab it on my face because I don't like to dip my beauty blender in the foundation because it soaks in a lot of product. So the sun starts playing suddenly, I need to get my lighting right. And also I hit 1,000 subscribers, guys. Thank you so much. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to blend everything in together. Okay, I look ashy over there, but it's really natural, trust me. And as I'm blending in the foundation, I'm also blending in the concealer. It all looks crazy, but trust me, it will come together. So just blend. So now with that done, all I'm going to do is I'm not going to go underneath my eye and brighten it up. I'm just being really lazy nowadays. I just don't like to use a lot of products. So something that I have been really obsessed with is going to be Miss Claire baking powder, or the translucent powder, and it's in the shade TL4. I really like the yellow shade because it looks so flattering on the deep skin tones, medium to deep skin tones. It looks really pretty. All I'm going to do is I'm just gonna press everything into my face. I make sure that I always set my under eye really well. I press the powder in really well, and I'm just gonna take a little bit more and I'm just going to set my entire face with it, slap it on. Okay. And with this, that is all I'm doing. And just to make sure that everything is very well blended, I'm just going to take a little bit of brush and just blend everything in, blend the powder, because you don't want to have a flashback. I'm going to use one of my favorites, Makeup Revolution blush in the shade called Sugar. This one is really pretty. I really love this shade. And then I'm going with the same brush. I'm not going to use any other brushes because I don't like wasting my brushes anymore because I just recently deep cleaned, so I'm like a chore. And then I'm going to use the Savannah Colors Bronze Professional. This is in the shade 3. This just go right underneath my blush. I'm going to use a highlighter from an eyeshadow palette which I will be using to recreate an eye makeup, and it's going to be this shade right here from Maybelline Nudes palette. So that's it for the face, and I will be using a lipstick right now itself because I look like a dead person. I'm going to give you guys 3 options. You guys can use anything, whatever you want. Literally 3 swatches, and this is what the red looks like. This one is from Streetwear Fire Your Ex. Next one is from NYX. This one is called Monte Carlo. This one is number 10, or you can also use number 10 from Miss Claire, and it's very similar to this shade. Okay, my hands are not swatching properly because I'm doing it with the left one, and this one is this deep red. This one's a bit too deep, but you can use it if you want to. And the last one that I'm going to give you guys as an option, and which I will be personally using, is going to be the Shampoo 435, and it's this one right here. Oh, that's really bright. But make sure that you take your time with the liquid lipstick because any crooks and nooks will be visible because it's such a bright color. So the first thing that I'm going to do is fill in my brows, and for that I will be using my L'Oreal Paris Brow Artist, or you can use anything that you have. You can use any brown shades that you have. Anything is okay. Like, make sure that you are doing it, you know, because it's that simple, and it's like you're gonna stand out in the crowd. And for that I will be using my Faces Canada mascara and eyebrow brush. So I'm just gonna brush my eyebrows really quick, and make sure you're not too harsh on your eyebrows, because if the skin dries out then you can see that flaky thing coming off. So the second hero, which is the brow, is done. And for eyes, I'm not like, if you want to prime your eyes you can go ahead and do that, but I'm totally okay with the foundation and the powder that I use to set my eye. Now moving on to the eyes, she did not have a lot of blending or anything of that sort going on, so I'm not gonna make, like, you don't need to do it. So all I'm going to do, and the only palette that I will be using is going to be the Blush Nudes from Maybelline. For her eyes, she used something which is very similar to this bronzy shade right here, but for just an extra oomph, I will be using this shade and this shade. These 2 shades mixed together look amazing on the eyes, so I would be using these 2 shades on my eye. And the same shade will be taken underneath our lower lash line, just halfway through, and also in the inner corners. Same palette, I will be using this shade to highlight underneath my brow bone. Just really something very soft. She did not have like a bang highlight underneath her brow bone. This one has like those large sparks of glitter, so you would just see a lot of glitter rather than just like a really nice soft transition. So just use a soft transition shade. And then if you think that line is looking way too harsh, you can just go in with a blending brush and just blend it. So now the next thing that we are going to do is we are going to fake an eyeliner. Basically with her makeup, usually it's always about like how she cheats on eyeliner. Basically there's no eyeliner, but there's this black line which is really smudged really well to look like as if something's there but there's nothing. To create that cheating eyeliner look and smudged look, all you need is a black eyeshadow. If you don't have a black eyeshadow, don't worry about it. You can always use a kajal and smudge it out. So I'm just going to use the same brush which I used for my brows to cheat the eyeliner. And she did not have a wing or anything, so I'm not going to do any of that fancy stuff. So I'm just going to push this really close to my lash line. So this is where I'm going to stop. If you want to smudge out a little bit more, you can definitely do that. And the last thing that she has is tons of mascara, so I'm just gonna go in crazy with the mascara. And the one that I've been absolutely loving is this Pink Panther by Za. I just absolutely love this. With this, we have finished the entire look. It is very simple and very easy to do, and of course when I'm trying to like explain it and do it, it might take a lot of time, but when you want to do it, it's really easy. But I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and let me know if there's any other videos that you want me to do, like recreate some. And of course she had a really sleek ponytail, like right like really sleek, but I don't have hair. And also, now that I've hit 1,000 subscribers, thank you so much to all of you guys. I think it's 1,009 to be precise. So if you guys, like, I was planning to do a Q&A video. If you want to, like, if you have any questions that you have, you can always leave them down below, and I can make a really nice Q&A video, like personal, professional, whatever questions you have, you guys can just like leave them down below, and I will make a really nice video. Like, it's gonna be fun to like talk about the questions that you want to know about me. I mean, I don't know, I find the Q&A questions, like the Q&A video, really like interactive, and you guys get to know the person who's sitting here and doing makeup, and there's much more to them rather than just makeup. So I should see you guys next time. Bye.